Welcome to a game in my IGS series, and this time I'm white, playing a 2Q, and let's start the game. Let's say enter to our opponent, and play usually. He sets up a what is this? Not a high Chinese. This move is a little bit far away from the Q3 stone. There are 6 spaces. Usually we see 5 and not 6. That makes the top area larger, or at least more difficult to invade. The top area is now correct spacing. So I will, he attaches to me, wants to build up this top right area. Alright, I will play Joseki and block here, I guess. He cuts. Alright, I can just push and create something of my own here on the top. And push. And I will create something on the top. Now let's see, if I play here, this starts a moyo. If he comes in, then yeah. So I'm thinking about this move, and I'm thinking about then let's play here. If he approaches, then I pincer. Alright, he turns and wants to enlarge his framework he is building. Now let's play some sort of I want to play here and then start some Chinese variation on the top, because this move I don't consider senti right now. Yes, let's play here and aim for some Chinese variation on the left later. Alright, he denies me the Chinese variation. So possibilities. If I play here, he will go along the side, possibly there, and I have my nice enclosure. I like this variation. I have small double wing. I have a nice corner, possibly some territory on the top. Now I will play a probe to see how he wants to connect, this way or this way. He connects this way. Now this gives me possible Alright, now I threaten the cut by jumping up. Maybe he will consider this gote and play a move like this one, or he won't. And now it's time for me to approach his corner. Let's not worry too much about this area right now. If I go in, then I die, or I will run just forever and he will build this territory. And this territory is still undecided, so I will make an approach. This approach is easier with K4 in place, so I don't worry too much. He wants to play the Chinese variation, but this variation is... with K4 I don't see a reason to play O4. I will go live along the side and he will make this tiny, really tiny M3 area. He plays strongly. So first my extension along the top. Now it's a lot more comfortable than in comparison to when Q10 is at Q9. He kicks me. I continue my shape. Now he has a little bit of RG at R11, but just a really tiny bit. And this territory is pretty much sealed. Now what if I play endgame? Then it gives me... this is a... sorry for my voice. Now he will need some defense, or does he? Yes, he needs some defense there. I will just continue my endgame in the top area. Now look, the corner is just 2, 4, 6, 8 points. This area is just like 15 points. So 20 points for his top side. If I just descend around the corner, then the invasion is gone. And I get those 20 points back easily. I will descend here, because this is not my territory yet. Now this doesn't feel too big, so no worries there. And attaching to the stone, making it stronger, I don't like it first, but it also makes it heavier. So if I attach and he harness at G3, you know, if I just play Keima, then he will attach and he will get some base. So firstly, maybe I kick. If he descends, then he is heavy. And then I attack with my Keima. Now he has a heavy group inside White's framework, which is always hard for the opponent to handle. He obviously doesn't want to die, and this will give me influence and possibly a move around d6 to make myself stronger. Now I can Hane. This will allow him to push and cut and cut. I can play here, then he has this shape, and if I Hane, then he cuts again, so it doesn't change much, so I will just Hane. Yes, and now he cuts at some place. If he cuts this way, then there's no... Alright, he doesn't cut. If I cut right back, then he defends, and I think I just wanna protect my shape here. And I will protect this way. So I still have this cut. And this group won't be making much points at the end. So it is just an invasion. And is it now time for me to surround the group? Or is it now time for me to start making points on the left by peeping? Oh, I like the peep though. I peep and then I mrhaandi. This one is still not an eye, but he can make it into one, yes, and he does just that. I want to protect, and I will protect this way. This group can live with S6, but is not necessarily alive as is. So if I wait and play S2 afterwards, or I can play S2 now, and if he catches, I will continue my attack on this group. Seems reasonable. You see, he doesn't want this group to die, so he answers my move, and now I got S2 in Senti, basically. So now I can continue, but then he extends along the side and lives. So this group I consider alive. That is why this stone does nothing for me. And that is why I will play some defense here. Now if I defend this way, this leaves a cut, which may work. If I defend this way, alright, I want to defend this way. So now it's time for him to do something about the top area, which starts growing out of hand. And I really wanna play this H14 move and not care about cuts here. H14 makes coming in so difficult. I wanna do it. I wanna build my large top area. Let's not worry about the cuts down here. This group is alive, this group is alive, so this stone is not important. Those two maybe also aren't important. So last areas are... Here I have some endgame. Do I have some endgame here? I'm thinking about S9 at some point. If I just S9 and defend. Okay. So I can offer him to live in my corner by just playing this move and take the top area for myself. I can start a fight by mrhaandi. I just offer him the corner. and he takes the corner, and this shape is alive as is, b17. I once played b17 and died because I didn't knew proper way of making it live, but still can't remember the tricky move where the answer is not obvious. Maybe you will see it later, maybe you won't. Now I consider b17 as the proper move. And now I descend to make my area on the top. So this top area is like about 25 to 30 points, which is equal to his. So even without the corner, I got as many points as him after his leaning and enlarging the area. And I think I have got the corner. There is Agi. And let's not lose center here with all those forcing moves. Now look at this group. This group can be threatened with b9. If I throw in, he catches. I Atari. I throw in. He catches. Alright, I Atari. He defends. Yeah. Now I threaten the life of those stones by creating more solid points on the bottom. And play endgame from here. This move allows him to come in at b7. I wanna So if I play c7 now, it will be goating. I think this endgame is larger, so I will take this endgame. I mean, it ensures me life, it gives me t10 for later, making this area even smaller. And he worries about his life here. I play endgame. And I want to defend my shape most certainly. And I play strongly. Yes, this card's still available. And this is now it is a large endgame point to play. Alright. If I save my bottom stone, it's large but it's goating. And now this card is most certainly protected. I was more worried about this card than anything else here. So endgame. Endgame is This is a nice endgame. I like this endgame. He will maybe play at L13, since I have to defend my points, and then he makes a couple of points here. Maybe the proper move here would be at G2, but G2 seems too risky for me. Then what if he plays E2? Can he go ahead and live in my corner? All those questions you have to ask yourself before you play a more risky move. So now he's counting, I guess. Okay. I can protect my top area. Will he catch the stone? Or does he want to attack this group by cutting it off? But cutting is goating. So I don't need to worry about cutting, because after he cuts I will just protect and make my eyes, or just connect. And this move I most definitely like. It strengthens my position. So there is still RG with... is there RG at B7 now? I think the RG at B7 is gone. Now I can just play B8 as a response. He attaches to my stone. And now those are solid points. I most definitely like solid points. And you see this move? I was thinking that he will play that. And now somewhere around here, this L9 looks okay. I will protect my shape. He has this eye, his eye on this cut and this group. But still, the cut is goating. Maybe after the B708 exchange, the cut becomes Sente. Interesting. Is this move strong enough? I think it is. He pushes, cuts, but leads nowhere. He pushes and cuts and extends. Still leads nowhere, I hope. Yeah, around here. So what do I do now? I can if I start to threaten this coal, he is already alive. Since he is already alive, can I cut this stone off? If I cut, he extends. IGS. I don't think I can cut off this stone. But this stone has somewhere to run, so I don't need to cut it. But if I probe here and then cut it off, it will extend. Alright, I will follow. I think I can't cut it off, so I will just play a stronger move. He will connect, and then I probe his shape, probe his point. Just now I take my sure eye and reduce him a little bit, or not reduce, but just some pokings here. And connect to my group. Still not connected. So I will play here. Now those points, just 4 points, you know. And now even less. I will connect my groups. Now this card, I don't care anymore about it. I give him a Centane. Okay. Just end game. And maybe it's time to worry a little about this push. I don't know what to place here. I connect, and then we have some really weird shapes going on. On the other hand, what is about this move? Doesn't work right now, I guess. So here is an can I somehow use this move to get into here? The monkey jump. This one. Let's play the small monkey jump. The large one will be Gote. He harness. Here. So the small monkey jump is senti for me. A little bit. I mean, if he wants 2 points here. A really small senti. And even now I can play here and connect back. So not really big, this move. I just wanna poke here. And I just wanna... Now if I play here, he defends. I play here, he defends. I drop down, then he has an eye. You know, I like those moves. And then get... but if I play here, he will just go ahead and defend. So, no, I think it doesn't work. If I take his eye away at some point, yeah. Oh, he lets me catch one stone. And this stone is 2, 3, 4 points in Go Team. Is it time for 4 points in Go Team? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But let's take this move away. And now take 4 points in Go Team. Yeah, this I was afraid of, so I will back off. I think there's too much RG around here. This, yeah, I will answer. Now I most certainly want to play this move, because then cutting is not sent in. Where for shape? If I play here, no. If I play here, if I go away, he will have this move he doesn't have. He will have this endgame. But if I play here, I get some points. So yeah. And finally a secure connection. I was worried a little bit about all of those cuts here. Now I don't need to worry about those stones, so this cut becomes less important. Here's an endgame Tsuji around at b8. If he plays b8, I will have, I think, to Hane Atari down. He will drop down, I will protect, he will connect. And remove those, yes, this endgame Tsuji. Now he got, yeah, basically he got this stone here. And what now? I have this move, and I have this move. And I think at some point I will need this one as well. What now? What now? Here and there. I think this is Sente for me connecting. And this is Sente. What now? Do I want to save the stone? Do I want to remove this 1 point in Sente and then this cutting? I kind of still have this bad feeling about this push and this cut. I will just play 1 point in reverse Sente, which is equal to 2 points, and he plays 2 points in... Oh, is this Gote? No, it isn't. So he plays 2 points in Sente. His play was, I think, 2 points larger, according to Go theory, endgame Go theory. So if I play here, he will... So I just save my stone. He will push once more, and he will play here, or he will play there. I will save my stone. Now he has cut. This cut doesn't work, sorry. There is no cut. If I cut, he connects. But if I connect, he has to connect. Yes. I connect, he connects. I go away, he Ataris. I defend. And that's it. He defends. So I'm liking this connect and this mrhaandi. He goes for the double Atari, and I won't allow the double Atari. And he plays here. If I push, I kinda wanna probe his shape here, because after this move, you know, and there is this move, and there is no moves there anymore. Do I take the 1 point in reverse Sente, or is there anything larger than that? I take my point in reverse Sente. And is this a move I care about? So if he cuts here, I can connect. If he cuts here, I can connect. But here's a point. I think this is a real point, because Atari, double Atari, after this B14 is filled, and here's a double connection, so I can... those connections are MI. Now it isn't Senti after B14, it is Senti, I think. But I don't see any other moves, you know, this is pretty done, and this shape is also pretty okay. Yes, he will play this at some point. Now where to... now I have... I will just make a connection here, he will push, I will block. Now I am connected, he has to play here, I have to play here. And this move is... what if D9 is filled? Then he Ataris, I defend, he extends, I'm dead. Or am I? He plays here. I Atari, he extends. 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 I Atari. I see no reason to play there. Or is there RG with the E2 move? Extends over here, he extends over here, he extends. It's down here, it's down. No reason for me to play there. I don't see any right now. Strong move, drops down, here, he drops down, catch. So is there any other move? Here I just connect. Here I again just connect. Here I go for the I. Now he's reading this move carefully. And I'm sure all of you were in this situation. There is just 1 point endgame and you overlook just a silly move and suddenly all your position just falls apart because you just tenukied and didn't play this one single move. Always quite painful. Is he thinking... okay, let's think once more. He Ataris, I Atari. If he drops down, I catch. If he drops down, I protect. Alright. Other variation. He Ataris, I connect. He extends, I Atari. 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 I have 2 liberties, he has 1 liberty. So I will go away. Let's see what he has planned here. Let's see what he has planned. And if I lose the game, I deserved it. He cuts. Is this vital at any... He plays here, I just defend. He throws in, I defend. I have 2 eyes. And this is... do I need to move here? I think I just play here so this won't be some sort of snapback, I don't know. Doesn't cost me anything. And this is game, I think. My next move is... Atari, obviously. And here doesn't change this cut. And he can Atari from the inside. And if he goes for core, it doesn't work either. So I think there is no Agi there. Maybe he has different plans. Oh! Now this is an interesting move. This move I didn't consider. Now if he cuts and I block, and he pushes and I play here, and he... block. There, 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 there. If I play here, he extends. Then I play the letter. He extends, I play here. If he jumps in, I create an eye. If he plays here, I play here, he plays here, I catch. Doesn't work, I guess. But this c3 I didn't think about. So maybe I didn't think about other moves which might have worked. And all this over 1 point, you know. But I somehow like this excitement. Just saying the 1 point I want to keep. Oh, what is this? I have to Atari this way. Oh, was this bad? No. Or was it? He throws in. If I play here, he Ataris. If I play here, he Hanes. If I play here and he Hanes, I play here. Let's see. I play here. He Hanes, I play there. Oh, man. I play here, he Hanes, I play here, no. I play here, no. Okay, I have to play there. And this is GG, huh? I play here, he Ataris, I die. I play here, he Ataris, I die. And now it is time to resign. No move I can think of that works. This one, Atari dead. He has 3 liberties, I have 2. I have to resign. And thank you for the game. Just 1 point. As I told you, when I think there is nothing and I go away and my opponent says no, there is actually something, and I have to resign. Let's disconnect and review this game. Still, this was a nice game. And I need some losses at some point, because my 2Q series would be too short if I keep winning like this. Like my last games. Alright. I wonder about the score. If I just at some point, you know, say, or if I play here and he catches, I play here and connect. Let's score. This way it is. Yeah, white wins. Even by giving him those 2 stones, as you see, 84.5 to 84. A comfortable win by 0.5 points. No. I wanna go back. So at some point, you know, just instead of this move, just this move, and then it is just 88 to 83, really comfortable. And done, no. So, yeah. He starts, I never have seen this move in any of my games. Usually we see the low Chinese creating an appropriate pincer for Q3, or we see the high Chinese for influence and still for this pincer. This move is more oriented to support Q16, but around Q16 there is just the sun, there is the approach, and approaching this stone I like more than approaching this stone. So for example, he plays here. Now there is no need to approach the upper right, because I can approach from the inside or from the outside at some point. So I will need to approach the Q3 stone, and approaching here leads to the Chinese variation. You can look it up on Sensei, or you already know it. And if I want to approach from the outside, then I have some moves around here, and gives him a much better shape, I guess. But if he plays here, I can approach here from the inside and here from the outside, so I don't know. I would not play this move myself. And he wants his large corner, and I just give it to him, because, you know, my area was larger than his area. And I start enlarging this, because if I play here myself, he plays here, and we have those Moyo fights. I do want at least some weak groups to attack, so I play here. And now, as you have seen, it makes easier the Q5 play. Here I could have attack from this side, and I think we will go into this variation. And then here. And then maybe I would take. And he will start attacking my stones. Or I will expand and treat those as influence stone, but now I don't see any purpose in those stones. They are undercut everywhere. So I didn't like this. I like this way more. Then I get a solid corner. I still can give him the corner to get all of those points, as you have seen. Now I play the asking move. He can protect here, or he can protect here. Or he can do something else, I guess, but then I start those beeps and those cuts. He protected this way. I threaten to link up my stone, because if he goes away now, which is still valid, then I will cut. The letter goes to... this letter goes to my stone, so I can cut here. And now those stones are just floating there. Or this way, then I get those stones and get a nice position at the center. And this group still needs 2 eyes. So you can go away, but you also can defend. I think in my game I will also defend. So now I approach. And he goes... This move isn't a pincer, you know. I can just play Q8 and have my 2-space extension, which is flexible, and now I can run, or I can attach for life. So this stone is combined with this influence. I really would love to see this stone at Q9. I mean, you have this influence and you want to go as far as you can from it and go at least in the direction of this pincer. So yeah, he goes for this variation. Now what about this variation? All I can extend to is just this small, tiny, I don't know, gives me kind of cramped shape, and which still needs to run. I would like this attachment more because what we want was this 04 stone, I don't know. After this, I can attach for life and get some base. Now this base, compared to this cramped shape you saw a few moments ago, is much better for white, I guess. And he wants to protect his points, but this protect is goated now because this base is enough to live, and the if he wants to surround me in Senti, I can answer it with any move from K4. I go for some endgame. He doesn't want, if he goes away now, let's say he goes away, then I have this move, and I have this move, and I have suddenly this move, and it slowly starts to live in this corner. And you know, I have RG around R11, so he obviously didn't want that. And this move can be now answered by R18. Some endgame. Maybe at this point, what if Black plays here? I say, haha, I take your corner away. But then Black plays here, and he got rid of all of those points. My stone is weak and doing nothing right now. I mean, do we go into this? I don't think so. You know, Black just did much more than me getting rid of those 6 points, you know. So this Q90, it is a big endgame, but it is a small mid-game move. Do not play this move in your mid-game. It is just too small. There are so huge moves on the board. This move, tiny. Tiny, tiny move. But he answers, and he gives me Senti. And with my Senti, I get rid of my corner invasion. Now he invades me, I make him heavy. As Black, I would hesitate to let my opponent make me heavy. I would rather jump out and start something like this, I guess, for a flexible shape to the center. But his plan worked out. I didn't attack him too severely, maybe. And we have this. Yeah. Here I was thinking about this move. This move surrounds him. Now I can even think about playing here. But still I have some cuts here in my shape, so let's play calm and protect. As you saw at the end of the game, the score still favored me, and I made just some silly mistake at the end game. So no reason not to play here. And I go for the surround, and I get my S2 in Senti. And now this group is alive, this group is alive, both tiny live, so I just protect my shape. He captured the stone, and I play here to build up. So yes, indeed, there is this variation, but it is Gote, 10 points in Gote, and I can go ahead and make 10 points somewhere else, so this stone is not important right now. And if I don't play here, now what about this move for black, what about this move for black? Suddenly he lives on the top and I get next to nothing. So I play here and he plays the asking move. So I could have mrhaandi, he cross cuts, if I capture, then he gets his flexible shape, or maybe here. Not so easy, because this group isn't alive yet. This group needs to live. So maybe I can start a severe attack and some splitting here. So could have. Or do you play here first? And here next, and then this move. Okay, this looks nicer for black. So I just went ahead and given him the corner. Why not give the opponent what he wants, as long as we get more somewhere else, and I get somewhere else my points. And now this group is pretty weak, and maybe I should have started some attack here. Maybe like this, and then jump out, and now this is surrounded with one eye, sorry. Or if I play here and he does something like this, I connect back, he still needs his 2 eyes, he maybe starts some running. This running difficult. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for shape to kill him, for his shape. But I didn't want to be that aggressive, so I just went for endgame. I didn't think I was behind, so why attack something and risk all of the points if you don't think that you're behind? Just go for endgame and win the game easily. And now he cuts. So what if I do not extend, but now I protect my cut? I mean, does he play here? Alright. And does he play here? Alright. Then he reduced me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 points reduction in Gote, and I got my saving the stone, also 10 points in Gote, so seems equitable. But I'd rather protect my shape and give him that, alright, and go for my endgame. Now this move for black I don't like. You know, there's RG around here, there is some RG around here, and... oh, sorry. So why do you play this move and let me fix the RG? So you know what if black plays here? Whites want to kill off the stone. What if black plays here? White doesn't want to shape to fall apart. And what if black plays here next? Still maybe too little RG, but you saw his tricky moves to abuse any RG left. But from here we are pretty much into endgame. And this move maybe should have been here. I was pretty certain that there is nothing. But at the end there was something. You know, if he plays here now, I most certainly will defend. But at some point he played here and I defended here. And now this move, and this move, and this move, and now he could have killed me. Alright. My overplay was here. Here was my overplay. So this move belongs here then, I think. Or just don't overplay. Yeah, from here it's just endgame, and here he has given me this one, but this move can be answered here easily, and then it will give him, or even here, I guess. Okay, now I will have to protect, and he will also have to protect, I guess, yes. Yes, endgame, and some pushing. I still was afraid and protected, but it wasn't enough. My overplay was too large, and endgame, this little endgame Tsuji. You can remember that. If, oh, again. No. I need to go back to there. Endgame. Yeah. If white plays here, black extends. White can connect this way. White can connect this way. So the only move is here, which leads us to... And now white cannot Atari here, because it is just dead. So black connects. And I play those moves and connect myself. Yeah, I should have fixed it at some point. But you play and learn. And this wasn't the end of the game. Here I was thinking, yeah, he has this, and this, and this, but an mrhaandi, and now black cannot Atari. So I was like pretty certain there was nothing, but what if black just plays here? How do I answer this move? Do I answer here? But then... okay, we have this weakness here, but is it severe? Can get pretty complicated, but right now black dies. So I wasn't behind, I could have just spent one more move. But I still like the excitement of saying, no, you know what, there is no RG left behind, and this is my opinion. If my opinion is wrong, then I deserve to lose the game and will play better next time. And I hope I will do. And we had this, no, not here. we had this connect, and from here it's just a one-way road. I cannot play here because then he will Atari. I can't play here because then he will Atari again. I have to play here, but then it's Atari, and for a moment I thought it wouldn't work because I get my two eyes. But this throw-in is a pretty nice idea. If I block this way, he will drop down, and he will just capture my stones. If I block this way, you will see again it doesn't work for white, and this is a resign. My first lost game on my IGS series. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.